Shannon, I'll start with you. Obviously a great win today, especially coming off the result on Tuesday. What did you kind of make of it?
Look, I thought we had I guess, a much better mindset and a better approach. I think today, the other night was just a bit of a weird game all round. I think they had a late scratching with Alex Sharp, and we probably planned on her starting, and then it was different, and we obviously didn't start well, and then I think we got a bit rattled, and the way they defended us, it's sort of teams have kind of started to not guard our bigs a bit more and deep drop in the paint and all those things. And I actually think it's really cool that that's happening to us now, because we've gotten pretty good at attacking, switching and other things like that, and now we get to see a different look now pretty regularly. So I'm hoping by the time we if we make the finals and whatnot, we get to there, we've been exposed to everything now, so hopefully nothing kind of shocks us too much. And I think too, the girls just did a really good job of sticking to the plan today, particularly in the first half. Even when Geelong were hitting some shots early and Returno made some threes, we just stuck to the game plan and just played really consistent basketball for probably 3.5 quarters, and then maybe the last part of the fourth quarter we cooled off, and I think we scored too much after that. But just a much better effort.
Miela, just on Shannon's point there about trying to test yourselves in different environments and bouncing back from that loss. Do you think that loss was actually really important, considering finals are next month and for your side?
Yeah, I think we never prefer to lose, but I think we can learn from it. And I think we did a great job of coming into this game, like Shannon said, with a different mindset and everyone being assertive, which I think paid off on the floor.
Miela, we also saw Courtney Woods she was on limited minutes last time, but tonight she had a little bit more of a playing role in the group. How nice was it just to kind of have her back in that starting position?
Yeah, it was great. Yeah, Woody's an awesome guard. She's a massive part of our team, and I think her ability to create really gets us going. So yeah, it's awesome to have her on the floor.
Shannon, I'll just go back to you for a second. I think you said something last week on Tuesday, that the first half kind of wasn't what you wanted, and that start wasn't what you wanted. How kind of proud of you of the girls today, just to go on that? I think it was a 9-0 run in the early in the second quarter, and really keep in touch with Townsville. With the Venom for a lot of that match.
Look, really proud. I think when you lose a game like we did the other night by almost 30 points and get absolutely smacked on your home court, and then you got to go play that team again a few days later, I think there's probably always a little bit of doubt and uncertainty, and maybe a loss of confidence kind of creeps in. I think the girls have done a great job the last 48 hours to regroup. I think they met as a group yesterday, I think, and discussed some of the things we've been falling down on lately. And some of those things, I suppose, that made us such a dynamic team earlier in the season, and I think we saw a return of that today. And I think the trick now is obviously to be consistent with that. We often talk about it's not about wins and losses here; it's how we play. And I think we've shown when we're consistent with our focus and our mindset, and we defend first and foremost, I think we can match it with anybody in this league. And hopefully we'll start to see more consistency build in around that as well.
We also saw you guys, I think last time Holmes got 30 points, and today she got 15. How much of a focus was shutting down Mackenzie Holmes and her kind of attacking dominance?
Yeah, it was a focus, definitely. I mean, she absolutely smoked us the other day, and I thought we did a much better job. As I said, I just think a lot of it came down to mindset. We had some different schemes today we wanted to do, and obviously my coaching staff and I discussed option A, option B, option C, if she got going again, what we do. But I think the girls did a really good job of just our defensive game plan, how we wanted to play them today. And they took a lot of the shots we wanted them to take, and we sort of limited the supply a bit more to Mackenzie, and and made it a bit tougher for Shyla as well. So, I think all in all, credit to our girls for coming in with the right mindset. They, we had a good start, and then we were able to capitalise and play a good game.
And Miela, sorry, just back to you. Obviously, this is another 20-point plus performance for you. Why do you kind of feel so comfortable just to not only score so many points, but score so many threes on top of that?
Yeah, I think it's just our style of play. I think, you know, everyone's been aggressive and assertive, which I think we did a better job tonight. And then they're just finding the open players. So a lot of times, yeah, I'm wide open. So like Shannon says, that's just like me getting extra shots up after the gym. So that's kind of like my mindset. So yeah, pretty much just have to knock it down. But yeah, that's a credit to, say, everyone who stepped on the floor. Everyone was a threat. Everyone was making the extra pass and just playing how we play. That's our identity.
And one more question just from me. Obviously, it seems that Alex Fowler's really helped spur this team on in the last couple of games. Can you just kind of talk about, from a player's perspective, what it's like to have someone like her on her team and what she adds to this side?
Yeah, Fowler's like the most reliable person ever. I think you just know what you're getting from her. She does her roles so well. She hits the screen, she knocks down the threes. She's a great finisher around the rim, and then also a really good defender. Yeah, she's just consistent. I think, you know, every night I have the, you know, uttermost faith in her that she'll do everything and do her job really well. So yeah, she's awesome to play with.
Awesome. Thanks, guys. That's all I have.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Cheers, thank you
Thanks,
guys.
guys.